Hi everybody, I'm John McCulluh. Thanks for joining us. We're up here in Anderson, California on the Sacramento River, just south of Redding. We're on the Smith's property. It's about 10 acres or so, and they really want to do the right thing with their new house and their property. Sustainable. So the situation here was there are 10 acres when they moved in. It was covered in Himalayan blackberries and all the other weedy species that kind of take over. So they cleared and chopped and cut and used herbicides and got rid of all of the noxious weeds. So what do we do with the soils here, the dead soils? What do we do for carbon sequestration? Well, what we decided to do was to cover the acreage with compost. So we're putting down a compost blanket that's 2 inches thick. We chose a compost blanket because the soils are rather denuded. There's probably less soil microbes available, and so adding all the bacteria and stuff from the compost is going to be a good thing. Organic matter was important to the silty soils. The silty sand soils don't have any nutrient holding capacity. Pretty good infiltration rates, but again, organic matter is going to take care of any of those deficiencies. Compost does not have mycorrhizal fungi in it, contrary to popular belief. The compost process of getting it up to 125, 135 degrees for 30 days kills the fungi. So if you really want to get the benefits of mycorrhizal fungi with your native grasses, you have to add that. We're adding a slow release organic fertilizer. This is going to be organically released through the gut of a microbe, and it's going to be released in a manner that just the native grasses need. We chose native grasses and are stimulating everything that they need so that they have a leg up over the annuals and weeds that the clients have spent so much time getting rid of. We used a compost blower machine, not only because this is 1 acre and it takes a while to do it if you were wheelbarrowing it, but also the way these are pneumatically applied, the compost, it entrains air in it, it makes a really nice texture. The infiltration rates are really high. The literature shows that compost will absorb 10 times its weight in water. So all of a sudden you have 2 inches of compost here, it's very unlikely you'll ever get any runoff. In the area of acting locally and thinking globally is this whole idea of adding carbon, the ability for the soil to sequester carbon, for the soil to be a carbon sink, and it's a huge thing. It has to have microorganisms in the soil. It has to be functioning in the soil, and it has to have more or less native grasses and native plants working with it. And the carbon gets captured in the plant, but in the roots, it goes down in the roots, and carbon is established, and it becomes a sump inside the soil, and the microorganisms eat it and change it, and they absorb all the carbon dioxide. And so it's carbon sequestration at its best.